Match number 6, our main event of the evening, would see the GenPro tag team titles put on the line, with the stipulation that if the champions got disqualified, we would see a title change as well. So we would see Essex Rescue favourites, the South London Syndicate, the pairing of Tyler Walker and Hakan, with Jimmy Player in their corner, taking on the champions, the Hierarchy. And these guys have been impressing me. Pete J and Ryan Russell, with Raymond O'Reilly in their corner. Now, the SLS would actually attack before the bell, hitting a double back elbow, double stomp to Pete J, and then a pop-up punch and a one-legged drop kick to Russell. And then we would see the Hierarchy would slide outside and they'd threaten to walk out. But the Bravo brothers would stop them and send them back to the ring. And then the Hierarchy and the South London Syndicate would fight to the outside. And again, the Hierarchy would look to walk off, but Team True Love would stop them from walking out. And South London Syndicate would actually bring the Hierarchy back into the ring with violence. Hierarchy, though, would respond with some low blows and send Tyler Walker to the outside. And Pete J would start to go to work on Hakan's leg, as would Russell. Russell would start to distract the referee, and Pete J would take advantage, working over Hakan, and they keep distracting the referee. Eventually, Hakan would head up top. He'd hit a flying lariat to both members of the Hierarchy. Raymond O'Reilly and Jimmy Player would actually get into it, fighting and brawling with each other before heading out to the backstage part of the arena. Eventually, Hakan, having after suffered a beatdown, would hit an enziguri to Pete J. And finally, Tyler Walker would get the tag, but the referee would miss it. What's going on? And quick tags by the Hierarchy would keep Hakan in his corner. Eventually, though, Tyler Walker would get in. He would unload on the Hierarchy. Hit the south side punches to Russell. He'd head up top. He'd hit a 5-star frog splash to Pete J, but Russell would make the save. Hakan would get involved, hitting a super kick. Pete J would hit the angle slam. Tyler Walker would hit the flying shoulder tackle for a near fall. Honestly, this was just absolutely ridiculous at this point. You'd see the Hierarchy would hit the neck breaker spine buster combo for a near fall, as Hakan would manage to make the save, saving his partner. And the Hierarchy would then fire Walker into Hakan, and Hakan would be sent to the outside. And we'd see Russell would lock in the Scorpion Deathlock on Walker, but Hakan would prevent him from tapping. Then Tyler Walker would hit the Michinoku driver on Pete J, and the South London Syndicate would hit their finisher on Russell and be crowned the new GenPro Tag Team Champions. I literally popped for this moment. I'd love me the South London Syndicate and finally getting to see them win some gold. You know, they've won gold at other companies that I've been to, but I've always missed it. So getting to actually see them win the gold, absolutely pop for this moment. What a fantastic match this was. Absolutely epic main event between these two fantastic tag teams. These 4 individuals absolutely brutalized each other, delivered a barnstormer of a match for the crowd in attendance. You know, the Hierarchy, they've been very worthy champions, defending those belts with violence, with honor, and just absolutely, you know, Pete J and Russell work so well together. And you know, they're never going to be far from the championship picture, as far as I'm concerned. You know, they're a very formidable tag team, but they came up short in this one against just an absolutely fantastic pairing of Tyler Walker and Hakan. These two superstars, they know each other inside out. South London Syndicate, both representing South London, they absolutely work well as a phenomenal tag team, and they're worthy new champions. Great to see them win the gold. Great match. You know, if you ever get a chance to see any of these 4 individuals involved in this match, whether it be in singles action, whether it be in tag team action, thoroughly recommend you do so for yourselves.